All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about something that is no joke, a total game changer for businesses: reputation marketing. You see, it's not about what you say about your brand anymore. The real power lies in what everyone else is saying about you. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. You can spend a fortune crafting this amazing brand story, right? But your actual reputation? Well, that's being written every single day by your customers. That's where the real story is. And that's what we're going to dig into. So that brings up a pretty big question. What is your reputation saying about you right now? I mean, when someone pulls out their phone and Googles your business, what are they going to find? Is it a bunch of glowing reviews that basically scream, "You can trust us"? Or is it just crickets? Let's talk about how you can actually take control of that narrative. Okay, so here's a quick look at our game plan. First, we'll cover why the old marketing rules are pretty much obsolete. Then we'll talk about how your reputation is your story. After that, we'll break down a simple 4-step system, see how it becomes the foundation for everything else, and finally, we'll look at the big payoff, the profitability equation. First things first, the rules have changed. Seriously, if your marketing playbook feels like it's from a few years ago, you're probably already falling behind. The entire landscape has shifted under our feet. For what felt like forever, it was all about one thing, right? SEO. Everyone was obsessed with mastering SEO just to get that #1 spot on Google. But, search engines got a whole lot smarter, and now those old rules just don't cut it anymore. And here is the massive shift. Search engines like Google and Bing now pull customer reviews directly into the search results. Think about that. A business with a 5-star reputation gets like VIP treatment. They're pushed right to the top. So your reputation isn't just about building trust anymore. It's about being seen in the first place. And this isn't just some techie algorithm thing. It's about people. We're all looking for that social proof. I mean, think about it. The average person reads 10 reviews before they'll even think about doing business with a company. 10. Oh, and it gets even tougher. You know that awesome 5-star review you got last month? To a lot of people, that's already ancient history. Get this, a whopping 40% of consumers will only trust reviews that were written in the last 2 weeks. That means your reputation has a super short shelf life. You need to keep it fresh. So it's pretty clear the old playbook is out. So what's the new one? Well, that brings us right here. Your reputation is your story. It's time to stop just hoping for good reviews and start actually building a system to create them. So what in the world is reputation marketing? Well, simply put, it's the strategy of proactively building, managing, and then marketing your online reputation. This isn't just another item on your marketing to-do list. It's the absolute foundation that everything else should be built on. At its core, it's all about winning someone's trust before they even click on your website or pick up the phone. The goal is that by the time a potential customer finds you, they're already thinking, "Yep, this is the one," all because your other customers have already done the selling for you. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually pull it off? Let's get down to brass tacks with the 4-step reputation system. This is the how-to. It really boils down to 4 key parts. First, you build a solid foundation by having a system to get reviews from your actual customers. Second, you manage it by keeping an eye on what people are saying online. Third, you market it. You take those amazing reviews and you shout them from the rooftops. And finally, number 4, you train your whole team to create those awesome experiences that naturally turn into 5-star feedback. All right, so let's say you get this system running. Now what? How does it actually fit in with everything else you're doing? Well, this is where we see how your reputation becomes the bedrock of all your marketing efforts. Take a look at this. It lays it all out perfectly. You see your business there, right in the middle. But look at what's holding up all those channels for growth. Things like organic search, paid ads, all of it. It's your reputation. It's the foundation that makes everything else stronger and more effective. And you can see how it supports these 4 pillars. A fantastic reputation, it's not just a nice to have. It directly fuels your credibility and client retention. It drives more organic traffic. We already know search engines love that. It massively boosts your brand awareness, and it even makes your online ads perform better. And why is that? Because trust is the ultimate conversion tool. Which, of course, brings us to the most important part of all, the payoff. Why go through all this trouble? It all comes down to the bottom line. Let's look at the profitability equation. And here it is. It's a really simple formula for success in today's world. Getting traffic to your website is great,
But honestly, traffic without trust is pretty much worthless. When you combine that traffic with a stellar 5-star reputation, that's when you get profitability. It really is that simple. Reputation marketing is what turns your clicks into actual customers.
So we'll leave you with this thought. The question really isn't if you should be doing this, it's more like how soon can you get started? What's your plan for building, managing, and marketing the single most powerful asset your business has, its reputation?